YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today was a crazy day on FC24, and in this video, we're going to look at the market, all the stuff that is crashing in price. Is it going to stay there? Is it going to be going back up in price? We're also going to be looking at compensation that came out. We'll look at trading, investing, all that. But before we get into all of that, we got to talk about content today on Friday. If you want to have millions of coins in eafc like me, go to u7buy.com for cheap, fast, and reliable coins. Make sure you use code TOTY at checkout to get 6% off your order. Link is in the description down below. Content today on Friday was solid. Friday, brand new promo day, road to the final was coming out. Also, compensation, what I mentioned, the Russian player pick. For those of you guys that don't know, there was an icon player pick in the store that cost 350,000 coins. It was supposed to be an icon player pick 91 or lower. But in Russian, it said icon player pick 91 or higher. We opened that. If you were in the stream, we talked about it. If you were on Twitter, I tweeted about it. And the first time I opened it, I got Roberto Carlos Jairzinho. I took Roberto Carlos. I'm a big fan of Roberto Carlos. And then the second pick, the compensation, 91 or higher player pick, I got Cruyff, a 2.7 million coin icon. So I'm super happy about that. A bunch of people in stream had this player pick. I was getting DMs of R9, Pele, Mia Hamm, 2.8 mil icon actually. So today was crazy. That was awesome. Here's my final team of team of the year, by the way. I got Saliba done. Alphonso Davies is almost done. I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. But let's continue on with content real quick, and maybe we'll come back and take a peek at the team. So content drop, a really good SBC today, and surprising SBC in the fact that two playstyle pluses, I should say. So Kimmich right here, two playstyle pluses, 4-star, high. Really good stats. Really good stats on this card. Can play right back as well. And these cards are live. So two playstyle pluses, if they qualify for the final, that's another playstyle plus added to the card. So this guy will have three playstyle pluses if they make it to the Champions League final. Really solid card. And he's not that expensive. He's 440,000 coins. He links to the Alphonso Davies. He links to Kim Min-jae, Harry Kane, Musiala. So a lot of people are going to be going out and doing this card. And it has maybe caused some center mids / like CDMs to come down a little bit today. But solid card, dub SBC from EA. You can see the requirements 84, 85, 86, and 88 overall squad. Continuing on through the SBCs, the Team of the Week player pick has returned. These upgrades are still here, by the way. The exchange SBCs for the ratings are still here as well. The Team of the Week player pick came back. We were thinking maybe they could change that up and do some player of the months came out too. They would maybe do like an 84 plus Team of the Week player pick, just because of the fact that Team of the Weeks are now all 85 minimum in rating, but they didn't change anything. Requirements are all still the same. So that is the Team of the Week player pick. And then a challenge SBC. Make sure you get these done because it does work towards an objective, and the objective gives you packs. So they're going to come out every 2 or 3 days, I believe. And if we go to the objective, yeah, road to the final puzzle completion. So you do all these and it gets a bunch of packs. And in the end, you get a mega pack. It's actually not even that crazy of rewards. I'm not going to lie. All the Team of the Year type rewards were way better. Other objective right here, some road to the final cards that are objectives, really easy to do as well. Assist 1 goal per game using defenders in 5 separate matches. It was 6 Dutch players. Okay, that's why. 6 French players for this one. Seems pretty easy to me. So that is the objectives of the day. We went over the objective, compensation, road to the final. Let's take a peek at the road to the final team real quick. So we're going to head over here to Footbin. These cards are pretty expensive. Really solid piece. Oh my God. Okay. Holy crap. I thought Toni Kroos was in this position. So I saw 870. I was like, wait, Toni Kroos 870. This Toni Kroos card already has 2 playstyle pluses. I think that's a passing one. Long ball pass and anticipate playstyle plus. This dude's card, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. This card is insane. So this card might be hurting some center mids on the game potentially. We'll talk about the market in a second. Some crazy cards. Rafael Leao is 4.2 mil. A lot of these cards are really expensive. They're really expensive. You might think they're overpriced, but we also do have to remember that these cards are live, so they will be upgrading. Live cards usually have a lot of hype and a lot of hype built into the price of their card as well. So like Sometimes you'll see someone like who has an easy game. I think Dortmund might play PSV. So someone like Sule might cost a lot more than you think he would because they're up against PSV and people expect them to beat PSV. So the price of the win sometimes is already priced into the card. So if they beat PSV, you're thinking, oh, they're going to go up in price once they win. But they actually go down because they're already so inflated because people were expecting the win for Dortmund, for Sule. So the price of the win is already priced into the card, if that makes sense. So we'll keep an eye on these cards. I'm definitely going to be investing in these. Maybe not yet. Later in the weekend, potentially. I do love live cards. They're really easy to trade with. And if I have any buys that I see, any investments that I like, I'll let you guys know. But live cards, usually really good. Rise a lot. Super easy coins. So that's the road to the final promo. Solid cards. One thing I want to mention is this Tele card. I don't think I mentioned it in the previous video, but EA messed up and we're giving out free Tele. We saw that, but there was a weird issue where it was the road to the final boost that was being given. So if you evolved Tele, so let me just look. I don't know. Let's look at this one. If you evolved this card to an 86 overall, the additional upgrade that this card was getting would go on to Tele's card. So people were getting 98 overall Telas in their club. So the boost, you can see it's a plus 12, the 74 to an 86. So it was another plus 12 onto this evolved Tele. So people have like a 98, 99 pace Tele. It's ridiculous. The card is absolutely ridiculous. If you have seen it on Twitter, here, I'll actually pull it up real quick. Let me head over to Twitter and I'll show you it because I tweeted about it saying, how do I make mine a 98 overall? Oh my goodness, this is it. Yeah, so some people have that card. It's probably not too many because I don't know how many people were out there evolving Tele. I don't think there were too many, but if you did, wow. Wow is all I have to say. So that's that. And those were the road to the final cards. Now let's talk about the market. The market is crazy. Stuff crashed today like crazy. And the whole time it was crashing, I was saying like, guys, just don't panic. We'll wait. Just don't panic. The prices, they're getting low, but just relax. Kind of scary on some of those, to be honest, because they're getting very, very low. Some cards were probably better off being sold. Some cards were probably better off being held. It depends on the card. An interesting one is, I guess center mids are getting hit hard. I think the center mids are getting hit hard because of the Kroos, the Kimmich. Because you look at someone like KDB. KDB was, I think, 4.2 mil. Yeah, 4.2, 4.3 mil. He dropped down to like 3.7, rebounded to 4 mil, and then dropped down to almost 3.1 mil, but he's back up in price at around 3.5 mil. The movements right now are crazy. Like you see these movements, it's on every card. But I think these cards are staying down a bit more, maybe because the center mids, the Toni Kroos is a bit sketch, and the Kimmich is a really good card. But like you look at that KDB and how much he is down, but then here, let's look at the Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz 4.5 mil, similar price to KDB. KDB was what, 4.3, so we got Ruben Diaz 4.5, went all the way down to 3.4, but this dude is now 4.1. Oh my god. I missed this. I'm kind of mad that I missed this because I ended my stream. I went live really early to finish off my Team of the Year packs. When I ended my stream, everything seems to have just crashed way more. I took a nap, I woke up, and I woke up during the rebound. So I missed that perfect window, which kind of sucks. I wouldn't have been able to buy anything because I have no coins at the moment, but at least I could have tipped some of this. But crazy movements. Now, why have all these Team of the Years crashed? While I go over this, we'll just kind of look at all the cards that are down. It's pretty crazy. Why have these Team of the Years crashed? There's maybe multiple reasons. You can't think in like hindsight, like, oh, I should have known, I should have sold. You can't think like that. You can never think like that when it comes to investments. I don't think anybody was predicting these Team of the Years the day they were going out of packs to crash. I don't know a single person that was predicting that. So Maybe predicting that they were overpriced a little bit. Yeah, but basically, I think overpriced. These team of the years were overpriced to begin with, because if we look at their rise, I mean, you had Allison, who was 500, went to 580, and then randomly jumped all the way up to 850. You can't even see it, but he was 850, and then kind of pulled back down. So I guess the rise now, it's still up from the original low when we bought at 500, but I bought back in at 700. So I'm down pretty bad on this card right now. But in general, it's still kind of up. It's just not up from the ridiculous high we had when these cards were, when this guy was like 850. So I think the cards potentially being overpriced was an issue. Maybe a little bit of champs rewards, because people were rushing to finish champs. They opened their rewards, but I don't think there was really that much supply from foot champs. So I'm not too sure if it was that. It's a combination of all these. 2 playstyle pluses potentially on Road to the Finals. Panic because Road to the Final promo is coming out. The fact that there's 2 playstyle pluses on Road to the Finals could also be causing some of these cards to be panicked, because it's like, oh shoot, we had Team of the Year icon, Team of the Years with 2 playstyle pluses. We were thinking they're going to be the best cards in the game, but now you have Road to the Finals that have playstyle pluses, so that's kind of hurting Team of the Years maybe. And that kind of goes into the fact that panic, people panicking, all people start to, just a little bit of people starting to sell, then starts to cause panic on these cards, and that's the big thing. Panic was nuts. I mean, check this out. You have Bright right here. I bought my Bright for 1,025,000 coins on stream. I went into a game. When I ended my game, she was 850,000 coins. It was ridiculous. But you can see right here, this Bright was 1.5 mil this morning. She dropped down right around here. I bought at 1 mil. I got out of my game, and she was down at, I think, not 850, 870. Dropped so much. She was down at 850, 840 at one point. And she's just rebounded. She was just back up at 1-1. Now she's back down at almost 1 mil flat. The movements right now are crazy. And I think it was just a lot of panic. Cards have rebounded back up, pulling back down to a more realistic price. And then from there, I would say maybe we start to see them rise again. But more of a healthy rise, and not of a rise when it's like, hey, this Bright is 1 mil flat, boom, 1.35 out of nowhere. Maybe not something like that, just more of a slower, more realistic rise. So that's Team of the Years, down like crazy movements. Team of the Year icons as well. These cards had wild movements. I mean, this Xavi, holy crap. I bought my Xavi for 810. He went to 870, and I didn't sell. Went all the way down to below 690. The dude is starting to go back up, 635. Zola, I was watching Zola. I sold my Zola for 1 mil. I made 200,000 coins on that Zola flip. We bought him for 750 in these YouTube videos. He went down to 813. He went down to 813. He's back up at 890. It seems like some of these have started to rebound a little bit. I was watching these before I clicked start record. I was just going through the prices to get a bit of an understanding. I think this check was literally just like 410. I'm pretty sure he was just basically 400 flat. He's already back up at 435. So these cards are rebounding. They're going back up. We had a lot of panic. They're still down in general, but I think from here we will start to see a slower, more healthy rise. That's my prediction on it. And I'm not panicking. You can see what I bought. I'm losing a lot, but hey, I made 200K on my Zola, so I'm basically losing out on my Zola profit. Probably a little more than that, to be honest. But Allison I got for 700K. I bought Xavi for 813. I bought Bright for 1 mil 25, and I bought Check for 470. So I'm getting cooked right now. A lot of people are getting cooked, but I didn't panic. And we're doing decent. We're doing decent right now. Not panicking, starting to see cards rebound. Hopefully they keep going. We'll see. It does seem like we're having a big rebound, maybe a pullback. So I'm hoping I don't go to Brooks tonight, wake up in the morning, and then see everything just absolutely crashed again. But I don't think something like that would really be happening. We talked about Team of the Years. Let's mention the Team of the Year honorable mentions. These cards are doing fairly decent. I do want to mention the Musiala for 300K is now 340. Kane for 115 is now, he's borderline 130, I believe, 125. Trent's doing good. These cards are doing pretty decent. Kim Min-jae's doing good. Bernardo Silva's doing good. So our Team of the Year honorable mention cards actually ended up doing pretty decent. And yeah, that was the Team of the Year market today. Pretty freaking nuts. I'm hoping we start to see a bit of a recovery, which like I've said, I think we will be seeing. But if you're trying to flip any of these cards, watch a lot of panic. Just watch out for panic. If you see a massive sell-off, buy into that. Like, for example, if you see a Reynard go from being a 3.7 million card down to a 2.3 million coin card, buy that. That's a very easy buy, like extremely easy. So keep an eye out for those. Is it going to happen again? Probably not. That was the initial panic. We've had the rebound. It seems like things have calmed down. So yeah, that was that. Now, moving on from that, fodder is down as well. I sold all my high rated fodder. You didn't really want to hold high rated fodder going into Friday because they're all coming back into packs. Rodri back in packs. Diaz back in packs. Alisson back in packs. Mo Salah back in packs. It's just Diani back in packs. They all came back into packs, so the fodder was bound to come down. The fodder that's still up quite a bit are the 86s and 87s. I think it's just the SBCs that are out. They're still pretty much extinct, all of them. So I don't know when 86 and 87s are no longer going to be extinct. It's been so long. EA, can you update their price ranges? And De Bruyne back down at 71. I sold mine. I could have sold them for over 80K, but I took too long to sell because I was opening packs. So that's fodder down. Now let's talk about investments, making coins. You guys know my current investments. Not doing good on these. The Alisson, the Xavi, the Bright, the Czech. No bueno. My Van Dijk is still really good. My Mbappe is still really good. Making well over $1 million, I think, on Mbappe still. Let's see. Mbappe's 3.9. I bought for 2.6. He's almost 3.887. That's actually the cheapest one right there. Making over $1 million there. And I think Van Dijk's like a 950, I believe. He might be. Oh, he's actually down a little bit. Never mind. He's 880. Still, I bought for 560. So it doesn't really matter. Investments. So Team of the Year purchases. Just be careful if you're going to buy any of them. Try to get them on another downward trend because they're up a lot right now from that small low point, that small window that we had of that low point. Now, safe investments. Let's go over some safe stuff you can be doing. I put this up on stream. 84s were back down at like 1,200 coins flat. They have since gone back up in price a little bit. I think 84s are going to be a good investment this weekend. I think they could potentially be going back over 2,000 coins. We shall see. But looking at 84s, they were 1,200. They're like 1,400 coins now. I'd say 1,200. 1,300 coins, anything like that is okay to buy 84s. They're not even popping up on this. Maybe tomorrow on Saturday, you'll be able to buy them for 1,200 coins because right now I don't think there's any supply. But tomorrow, Saturday, maybe we see a bit more supply after content drop and you can pick up 84s for 1,200 coins on bid. Even 1,300 coins is fine. I'm okay with bidding 1,300 coins on 84s because I do think they will be going over 2,000 coins. Maybe not this week, next week, something like that. At some point soon, we should see them going back over 2,000 coins. For these cards, your filter is gold rare, 1,100, 1,200, 9, 10K. If you're struggling to find 84s, you might be able to up it to 13. Look, everyone's bidding 1,300, so you might just be buying them for 13 right now. I was contemplating full sending these. If I'm being honest, I was contemplating like, you know what? I'll just full send 84s. Probably double my coins, but I decided against it because I didn't want to hate my life. The other investment that I think is fairly easy is just Team of the Weeks. I know Team of the Year people had we all have so many Team of the Weeks in our club, but I think Team of the Weeks, over time, we should start to see them rise more. Try to get them for 18,000 coins or less. It's the same thing that I've been saying. Should be decent on bid. If you are going for higher ratings, it's okay if you overpay a little bit. And the higher rating point is when it starts to be like 86 or higher. So if we look at team of the week, I would say 87 overall team of the weeks. If you can get for 21K, that's actually really solid. But you might have to look closer to 22, maybe a little below 22, like 21.75, 21.5, something like that. I'd be okay with that. 21.5, great. 86s, if you go 86 team of the weeks for, let's say, 19, maybe 19.5. Who's your 86 team of the week? I think this is actually the only one. Maybe 19.5 more so. Oh, no, Coates. So let's say 19.5 on 86 overall team of the weeks. And then all other team of the weeks, 18,000 coins. And I think team of the weeks, we just need some requirements. A repeatable 83 times 10 again would be crazy. And 83 times 10, people would love to do that. If they could release something like that, maybe that comes out tomorrow on Saturday, because Saturday has been a day where we get SBCs. We get some sort of gamble SBC. So maybe tomorrow on Saturday, an 83 times 10 would be dope. But the only thing that throws me off on that is the 84 times 11. By the way, the 84 times 11 requires team of the weeks, and the 84 times 11 refreshes on Sunday. So Sunday, that should help our team of the weeks rise. Also Sunday, Sunday's usually Icon SBC day. Sunday is usually Hero SBC day. Now, do I know which one's going to come out? I have no freaking clue, because this Icon SBC expires on Sunday, and the Hero SBC, where is it at? Expires on Sunday. So I don't know which one's going to come out. I'm hoping it's an Icon, because when it's an Icon SBC, a lot of people like to do Icon SBCs, and we usually see fodder go up a good amount. So if it's an Icon, that will help our team of the weeks a lot. We got an 84 times 11 refreshing Sunday, got an Icon refreshing Sunday, or coming out Sunday, or Hero. I'm hoping something tomorrow on Saturday, though. Something tomorrow on Saturday would be great. And those are really the safer investments. 84s, 1200, 13, fine. Team of the weeks, 18K or a little higher in rating, that's fine. And just hold them. Just hold them. Like I've been saying, if you have like 10 mil and you full send team of the weeks and you wait a couple weeks, a few weeks even, eventually that 10 mil is probably going to be closer to 20 mil. Not like 20 mil exactly, because you would need like 40K, but maybe you'll end up with like 15, 16, 17 mil. So if you do the math, if you were okay with waiting, let's say you had to wait 5 weeks. If you had to wait 5 weeks, if you bought team of the weeks for 18K, you had to wait 5 weeks. If they go to like 30, 35K at some point, you made over 1 million coins every single week by the time you sell that investment. And it's pretty easy, because it wouldn't take that much time to do. You could also just go out and stock. You don't need to fully invest, go unassigned. Most of you guys probably don't even have enough coins to go fully unassigned where you can't open packs. Maybe just fill your transfer list with team of the weeks. Fill your club with team of the weeks. And that's that. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'll fill my transfer list. I'll fill my club, and I'll go from there. I'm going to be dealing with these for a while, though, because I opened the 500K pack and I have a ton of duplicates and they're untradeable and I don't know what to do with them. So that's the safe play. 84's team of the weeks. Now, tomorrow, maybe we get a gamble SBC, Icon or Hero Sunday. Don't really know. 84 times 11 refreshes Sunday. 85s do really good with that SBC, by the way. There's an 85 squad. I think there's an 84 squad. We can just pull it up. The 85 squad, though, most people put a higher rated team of the week in it, and then it's just 84s. So this is actually really good for 84s, the 85. And the 84 squad is 286 minimum. Guess what? 86s are pretty much extinct, so we're not buying those. So 84s, team of the weeks, maybe even buying 85s before this refreshes might be a move. But I would wait till tomorrow. 85s were down at like 5 something, and now they're 6.5. So up in price. Tomorrow on Saturday, if I see 85s down, I'll let you guys know. I'll give a price. But 84s, 1,300 coins. That's the price that we are looking at in team of the weeks, and that's it. That's it for this video, guys. Crazy day on the market. Crazy day. I'm happy. Losing some coins, but I'm not panicking too much. I'll just wait. I'll give it some time, but I'm happy with my team. My team is awesome. I'm in a good spot. The Russian compensation was great. Saliba's done. Team's awesome. That's it for this video, guys. Any questions? Comment section down below. My trading Discord, Twitch live stream description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.